My name is Brian Baird. I am a first-year Master's Public Policy student at the McCord School. My focus is mostly in technology policy. The amazing things about drones generally is that it is kind of a very generic technology in terms of the idea of a drone could cover a whole wide variety of things, from the military applications to Amazon doing deliveries to little toys that people are just kind of playing with in their backyard. These things are all aircraft, from a drone up to a 787, little $99 thing to something that has hundreds of millions of dollars. Have to have understanding about all of them. On the domestic side, you have things like the federal government starting to require registration of drones, which makes sense because when you have a lot of things in the airspace, suddenly you start to want to make sure that you can know which ones go where. If that leads to more restrictions or not remains to be seen. Still, there are slip-ups in the short run. I mean, you hear about the drone that crashed on the White House lawn a few months ago. That sort of thing is tricky to prevent until you have a really clear framework of how are you going to identify and enforce. Well, you can't launch from here, and if we see somebody launching, we know exactly what steps to take. Drones are an entirely novel way of collecting data. They're surveying, they're shooting video, they're going places where you couldn't go as a regular person and with a regular camera. I think most people are going to get a strong reaction the first time a drone with a camera flies up to them and it's in their face, and all of a sudden, oh, now I know that this has actually happened. Drones pose more of that threat of they can get into your backyard or onto your property much more easily than a person with a smartphone can. If somebody jumps over your fence, you're more likely to notice than if one of these little things happens to fly by. Although right now, yes, they're very loud. In the future, they may be more quiet. There are drones that already exist that include a tracker that you can wear on your wrist or something that will follow you. Yeah. Is the equivalent of that, is it just a new elaborate selfie stick? Is that really the next thing? Because selfie sticks people make fun of and they think they're silly, but they also just kind of caught on because it's cheap and there, and it's a hacky way of doing this thing you want to do. Maybe drones just become that next thing. Your one friend has the drone he throws out, takes the group picture, and you're done.
Oh man. Honestly, sounds like a bunch of these. My name is Amy Richards, and I'm a student at the McCord School of Public Policy, and I also am staff at the Gillard New Media Center here on the Georgetown campus. We're always interested in getting the newest technology, so there's a lot of interest in getting drones and letting people reserve them, check them out. Right now, we're not planning on getting any drones because the drone policy in Washington is that it's a no-fly zone, and so we can't have any drones. We don't want to give them out to students and have these students get in trouble if they're flying them around DC. I don't know if DC would ever open itself up to allow drones to fly. It seems like just for security reasons, it would just be way too risky and dangerous, but I guess you never really know what the future will hold, and maybe drones will just be so commonplace that we need to have them. It's kind of like having cameras on your cell phone. Like, that used to not be allowed in a lot of places, but now every phone has a camera, so
lean back just in case.
Okay.
That was good.
That was good. Uh-oh. Come on, little guy. Alright, ready?
Yes.
This better be my last one.
There you go.
Woo! And a perfect landing. Thank you.